Imagine you suddenly have $100,000 in your hands. What would you do? Most people dream of this moment, but when it actually happens, they struggle with knowing how to make the most of it. But who better to turn to for advice than the legendary Warren Buffett? Today we are going to review the 10 smartest things you can do with $100,000 according to Buffett's kindness strategies. Number 1. Invest in yourself. Warren Buffett often says that the best investment you can make is in yourself. This mindset has shaped his career, and it's one of the core principles that has made him successful. Consider the story of Buffett's early years. While many of his peers were chasing quick money, he focused on learning, reading, and sharpening his skills. At age 11, he bought his first stock and began understanding the power of compound interest. Buffett knew that expanding his knowledge and improving his skills would yield the best returns. The same goes for anyone. Whether it's acquiring new knowledge, improving your health, or developing emotional intelligence, investing in yourself is a long-term strategy that will pay off in unimaginable ways. If you're enjoying the video, hit the subscribe button and comment down your thoughts. If you want to explore money-making strategies, click the link in the description to start a financial journey. Number 2. Pay off high-interest debt. High-interest debt is a financial anchor that can drag even the best savers down. And Warren Buffett says paying it off is one of the smartest moves anyone can make. Imagine having a credit card debt with a 20% interest rate. That's like trying to grow your wealth while carrying a 20% annual loss. Even Buffett's investment returns over the years haven't consistently matched that rate. So he advises tackling high-interest debt aggressively. Consider the story of former pro athlete Ryan Burroughs, who lives frugally and focused on paying off his debts rather than splurging with his NFL earnings. By eliminating his high-interest burdens, he freed up cash flow and could later invest without the weight of high debt. Paying off these debts isn't just a financial strategy, it's a way to ensure future growth isn't constantly stifled. It's a practical, empowering choice that leads to true financial freedom. Number 3. Start an emergency fund. Warren Buffett emphasized the importance of financial security, and an emergency fund is key to that stability. Just think about the 2008 financial crisis. Many people found themselves losing jobs, homes, and businesses because they didn't have a financial cushion. Buffett himself has always advocated for having an emergency fund that covers at least 6 months of living expenses. This simple step protects you from unforeseen events like job loss or medical emergencies, allowing you to stay calm and make better decisions in tough times. The story of Netflix's Reed Hastings is a great example. By building a robust financial foundation, he was able to weather financial storms and pivot his company when needed, ultimately turning Netflix into a global powerhouse. Number 4. Consider investing in index funds. Index funds are one of Warren Buffett's favorite investment tools for the everyday investor. Picture John, who wanted to invest in the stock market but felt overwhelmed by the complexities of picking individual stocks. Following Buffett's advice, he chose a low-cost S&P 500 index fund, effectively investing in 500 of America's top companies at once. Over time, this simple decision allowed John to enjoy market growth without stressing over which stocks to buy or sell. Buffett himself has pledged that after his passing, 90% of his fortune will go into index funds for his family. Confident that this strategy provides a balanced, reliable return with minimal risk. Instead of chasing hot stocks and riding waves of market anxiety, investing in index funds offers a steady path to wealth accumulation. It's a hands-off approach that compounds over time, building John's and any investor's wealth steadily and reliably. Number 5. Invest in real estate. Warren Buffett's philosophy on real estate is clear. It's a powerful long-term investment. Take the example of Sam Zell, a real estate mogul who transforms his investments into billions by focusing on undervalued properties. Zell's strategy was about patience, timing, and understanding the market cycle, principles Buffett himself admires. Real estate can generate cash flow and appreciate over time, creating wealth for those who approach it wisely. Consider Buffett's own investment in the well-known real estate company, Home Services of America. Despite his preference for stocks, he recognizes that only physical assets like real estate can offer stability, tax benefits, and diversification. Just like buying shares in a great business, buying real estate in thriving markets ensures long-term financial security. Number 6. Look at stocks in companies with strong fundamentals. Warren Buffett's approach to investing centers on companies with strong fundamentals, solid businesses with steady growth, proven management, and a competitive edge. The classic example is Coca-Cola, which Buffett first bought in the late 1980s. It wasn't swayed by flashy tech trends but focused on Coca-Cola's global brand, consistent profits, and loyal customer base. Over time, this investment has generated billions in returns, illustrating the power of selecting solid businesses with a durable advantage. Buffett's strategy proves that when you invest in companies with reliable earnings and trustworthy leadership, you set yourself up for long-term wealth. Rather than chasing quick gains, even during economic downturns, companies with strong fundamentals tend to hold their ground. It's about finding businesses that will still be valuable a decade from now. For Buffett, the secret of winning in the stock market lies in investing patiently in businesses that are built to last. Number 7. Set up a retirement account. Setting up a retirement account is one of the smartest long-term financial decisions you can make. Warren Buffett emphasizes this because of the power of compounding returns over time. Consider someone who starts putting away just $200 a month at age 25 in a retirement fund, growing at an average of 7% annually. By age 65, they will have around $500,000, much more than their initial investment, simply because their money had decades to grow. The story of janitor Ronald Reed, who retired with over $8 million, is a remarkable example of how consistent investing in retirement accounts can transform even modest earnings into significant wealth. He lived frugally, put money into retirement savings, and let it grow. The retirement account doesn't just protect your future, it can create lasting wealth through steady, tax-advantaged growth. It's a vital step to financial freedom that builds over time, quietly but powerfully. Number 8. Investing in a side business. Investing in a side business can be a game changer, and Warren Buffett has long encouraged individuals to diversify their income streams. Take the example of Sarah Blakely, who turned $5,000 into a billion-dollar company with Spence. She started her side business with just a vision and determination, and over time he grew into one of the most successful brands in the world. The beauty of a side business lies in its potential to generate passive income, allowing you to diversify away from traditional investments like stocks or bonds. It also offers more control over your financial future. Another powerful example is Jeff Bezos, who started Amazon as a side project in his garage while working a full-time job. He invested time, energy, and a small amount of money into building something that would eventually revolutionize the retail industry. A side business is not just about extra cash, it can lay the foundation for generational wealth. Number 9. Philanthropy and giving back. Warren Buffett's belief in philanthropy is evident in his life's work. His pledge to give away the majority of his fortune to charitable causes, proving that wealth isn't just for accumulation, it's for making a positive impact. One of the most notable stories is his partnership with Bill Gates through the Giving Pledge, which encourages billionaires to commit to giving away at least half of their wealth. Buffett's own charitable contributions have helped fund education, public health, and countless humanitarian causes. His philosophy is simple: true success isn't measured by how much you keep, but by how much you give. This mentality can transform not only your financial health, but your legacy too. Number 10. Don't overlook financial education. Warren Buffett has always emphasized the importance of financial education, and he believes it's one of the most valuable investments anyone can make. He himself raised hundreds of pages a day, constantly learning about the world, business, and investing. Take the story of Buffett's early days when he invested in a local newspaper. He didn't just invest with his money, but with his knowledge. By understanding the business model, he knew how to make it work. Buffett often advises people to invest in what you know, and this doesn't just apply to stocks. It applies to understanding personal finances, taxes, and the principles of wealth building. A great example is Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, who practiced financial education as the reason for his success. By making the effort to learn, you equip yourself to make smarter, more informed decisions that can change your financial future. If you like this type of content, then press the like button and subscribe to our channel.